Hey Juiceboxers, this is Father Tim. You have sent in so many amazing, awesome, incredible questions. So let's answer them.
Juicebox! Why did Adam and Eve eat the apple?
Have you ever had your parents tell you to do something, do a chore, do something for your sibling, and you heard them tell you to do it, but you decided not to do it? That little part of your heart that's like, I just want to do what I want to do. That's exactly why Adam and Eve ate the apple. Because there's this little part of us that's like, no, I'm going to do what I want. That is what's called original sin. And so Adam and Eve were tempted to do what they want to do. Just like so often we want to do what we want to do and we don't listen to Jesus. So listen to Jesus, say yes, and you can be even more awesome than Adam and Eve.
Were there mosquitoes in the Garden of Eden?
That is an amazing question, and maybe. So the Garden of Eden is so cool because there was harmony in the Garden of Eden. Human beings, animals, plants, everything was in harmony. Everyone was besties. And so human beings were besties with the animals and besties with the plants. And so that's the amazingness of the Garden of Eden. So were mosquitoes there? Yeah, probably, but there was a harmony between human beings and mosquitoes in the garden. I don't know what that looks like, but they were besties.
Did Adam and Eve come before or after the dinosaurs?
I love this question. So in the book of Genesis, which is the first book of the Bible, God talks about the order of creation, that Adam and Eve are created last, that human beings are created last, and all plants and animals and creepy crawly things and the water and the sky are all created before. So the dinosaurs then, it makes sense, they came before. And so I always imagine Adam and Eve riding around on a T-Rex, which may have happened, maybe not.
Hi, what's your favorite saint? My favorite saint is Saint Lucy.
In my opinion, the coolest saint is Saint John Paul II. Saint John Paul II did so many cool things. He became a priest in secret, which is crazy. He climbed mountains for fun. He wore sunglasses and hung out with a lot of other cool people. Saint John Paul II even defeated communism, which was a really, really bad thing, with the president of the United States at the time. He got shot and survived, and then he forgave his shooter, which is amazing. He was a writer. He wrote so many books. He also wrote plays. He was in theater plays, which is so cool. I can't think of a cooler saint than St. John Paul II. And he's just like you. And you can be as cool as St. John Paul II. You could be even cooler. Just say yes to Jesus.
What priests wear dresses?
That's a great question. They're not dresses though. We don't call them dresses, we call them cassocks. They're really, really cool garments that have a lot of significance and symbolism. On the cassock, there's 5 buttons on the sleeve. Those 5 buttons symbolize the 5 different wounds of Jesus. Can you name the 5 different wounds of Jesus? 1, the right hand. 2, the left hand. 3, the right foot. 4, the left foot. And 5, the side where Jesus was pierced by the spear. Those are the 5 wounds. Also, there are 33 buttons that go down the cassock. What is the significance of 33? Jesus lived for 33 years. And so the cassock shows so much of Jesus's life. That's why it's so cool.
Why do the priests wear different colors sometimes?
So there are 4 different seasons during the year. We have winter, fall, spring, summer. And there's actually seasons in the church's life. We have Advent, we have Lent, we have Easter, we have ordinary time. And so each of those seasons, the priest wears a different color. So the priest wears green during ordinary time. He wears purple during Advent and Lent. And he wears white or gold during Easter. And there are really special bonus times where the priest wears red for days when we celebrate a martyr who gave his life for the church, or we wear red for Good Friday, symbolizing Jesus' death, and we wear rose for 2 days of the year, one Sunday in Lent and one Sunday in Advent. So they're cool bonus colors as well.
Why do priests wear black?
Priests wear black because black symbolizes death. Don't be afraid of death though. Priests wear black because they die to the world. They die to everything so that they can live for other people. Have you ever sacrificed something for someone? Have you ever said no to maybe something that you want so that you can love someone else? That's exactly why priests wear black, because we sacrifice our own life so that we can live completely for other people. So whenever you see a priest wear black, you can know, oh my gosh, that's how much they love me. And that's how much Jesus loves me. So say a prayer for your priests.
Do priests get paid?
Yes, priests get paid. Maybe not a lot of money, but priests get paid. The bishop, who is like the boss of the priests, the bishop, who is a successor of one of the apostles, the bishop gives money to priests, to people like me, so that we can live a normal life, so that we can afford things, so that I can have a car and drive around, or I can eat food.
Do priests ever get tired of wearing the same outfit all the time?
So I remember before I was a priest, it would take a little too much time to figure out what I was gonna wear every single day. And that was really annoying, and that took up a lot of my time. And now as a priest, wearing the same thing, I feel so free. And I can just wear the same thing every day and not worry about what I'm gonna wear. Also, I love wearing priest clothes because this is who I am, and I love being a priest, and I love letting people know that I'm a priest. Being a priest is awesome. Everyone had so many good questions. Thank you so much for sending them. I had so much fun answering them. If any of you have any questions that you're dying to ask a priest, please send them in at juicebox@spiritjuice.com. I will see you next time on Juicebox.
Juicebox.